So I was on Facebook and I saw this video, which I'm conflicted about because it really was funny, but also not cool at all. So it was this prankster joke where this man dressed up in, Middle Eastern gear, face covered or whatever, has a backpack on, and he walks up to people and like throws the backpack. And I mean, these people flip out and just completely, lose their mind. And it reminded me of what happened with Rachel and I today. And I was like, and I've kind of wanted to make a video about it, but I don't. Anyway, so it all accumulated right here, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make that video. So Rachel and I were at Mozart's today drinking coffee, and they have these outside benches, and we're sitting there chit-chatting, and this guy comes up to the bench that is behind us, and he has this brown paper sack, but not like a lunch sack, like a whole food sack, except it's blank. No markings on it whatsoever. Well, anyway, he's wearing a backpack. He's dark complected. He's got some, just dark features, kind of 5 o'clock shadow going on, some sunglasses that you can't see into, and in a backpack. I don't know if I said that already. So he comes and then he rolls the bag like he does like this, like he puts the bag on the counter and then he rolls it, and then it's like he kind of, like when you don't want something to move, and he kind of, and then like he's trying to tighten it up so like it doesn't expose itself. And then I was actually facing him, and I was like, Rachel, is that suspicious? Like, this guy just came and like put the bag. So we're like, okay, is he saving his place, or like, is this a bomb? And she and I mean, it was like we started getting lower and lower. We were like, do you want to move? Yes, let's go. Anyway, we ended up following him. We decided that we should probably help other people, but so we ended up like trying to investigate, and then he went to the bathroom, and then he went inside, and then he came back to his bag. So we decided that all was well and crisis was diverted. But it made me think about like having that conversation about having a plan with the people in your life. I mean, that was a funny story today, but seriously, actually, Ben Carson brought up the issue after the Oregon mass shooting, the college one, and was just saying like, we kind of collectively have to have a plan, and that's just an interesting conversation to have, I think, with the people in your life. Like, I don't know, just do we have a plan? Really, that's it. That's all I wanted to tell you, is that I think it's a good conversation to have with the people in your life. Like, what happens if something, like crazy or whacked out, or do we have a contingency, like where do we all meet up? I mean, I don't know, or maybe not. Maybe that's too doom and gloom. I don't know. But at a minimum, it's interesting. I'd love to hear your comments below. That is all. Good night.